values.
You don't believe that.
How do you tell an Afghani fighting in Afghanistan that he's a terrorist?
Well, he is a terrorist.
How dare you tell the people of Iraq, who overwhelmingly have come out to fight against the U.S. occupation?
Rubbish.
How dare you tell the people of Iraq, who are fighting a popular civilian uprising,
Absolute crap.
that they are terrorists?
Are they
Now,
not?
we have a Nigerian.
Dada, your friend Muqtada, what is he?
Let me tell you the way the world has gone right now. The way the world has gone is quite simple. Back in the day when I first started speaking in this pub, over 20 years ago, I was a black radical. Hate whitey.
You still hate white.
I still do, you're right, I still do. But not so much. Kill whitey. I remember growing up and being oppressed by the police, brutalized, criminalized, and the situations we were going through in the 70s.
Victim.
Not about
Come on, what does that black people mean victims? Come on.
We're not talking about
You always
victims.
fucking bitch, don't we?
We're not talking about victims. What we're talking about is during the 70s, growing up, there was serious inequality. Racism was right. Now, you won't find niggas like this admitting that. No. There are many niggas still around. When I use the term nigger, some of you might get offended. Let me clarify. I am an African.
No, you're not.
But there are still
Jamaican.
many niggas amongst
You're
us.
a Jamaican. I'm the Nigerian. I'm the African.
You're not a Nigerian.
I'm
You're not even
Nigerian.
African. You are a nigger, motherfucker. A nigger. Get it clear.
Not my name yourself.
Hold on, my friend. Let me make it clear. I consider myself an African
You're not.
from heritage.
You're Jamaican.
However, we still have some niggers amongst us. Those niggers are the ones who still want black people and Africans to be enslaved. Let me show you some niggers. Condoleezza Rice.
Madam,
Condoleezza nigger Rice. If they said to Condoleezza Rice, let's bring back slavery, she would say, I thought you'd never ask. That's how right-wing people are. So my main point is this. Black power, of which I came through the stables in the 70s and the 80s, is dead. So my old ideology, the constructions of it, have been waylaid. White power is dead.
Rubbish.
Now what we have
Johnson.
is green power, money power, where people no longer consider you because of your color of your skin. They value you because of the car you drive, the house you live in,
Where you living?
the shoes you wear,
Notting Hill.
the girlfriend, how pretty your woman is, or how handsome your husband is. We now embody superficial values. No one cares about even the individual standing next to them. That's how bizarre the world has become. Even if we go back, even under Christianity, the Christian nature philosophy was consideration for your neighbor. That is all dead. And I say this to you. What you find is that churches are closing down in the West. Your congregations in the West are dwindling because you have bought into consumer culture. Your gods and your prophets are not Jesus Christ and Moses. Your prophets are Paris fucking Hilton. Sorry? David Beckham is a prophet for you guys in the West. Donald Trump is your God. At least he's real, no problem. However, it short-circuits your very innate nature to be compassionate, to be human, to have consideration for your neighbor. Nowadays, no one cares about neighbor, family, society, community. All you care about is self. But you now wage a war against Islam.
Why not, Ishmahil?
Why not, he says? Well,
Why not?
Tylo, let's start the conversation from here. Let's all be open. Let's just say what we think. Let's have an open debate. Because you will never get that open debate in politics. But we're all here. We come from different backgrounds, different races, different ideologies, different beliefs. Hands up if you're Muslim here. Hands up if you're Christian. Hands up if you're Jewish. Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you from the Muslims. My friend, where are you from? Australia. Finland.
Caribbean.
The Caribbean. You, yes you.
Yes, yeah.
Eritrea. Pakistan. Sir, where are you from? China. Iraq. We have virtually everyone here. We are all represented. So let's attempt to have a discussion and a debate where we put all of our issues in the bag. We will be discussing Iraq later on. Let's find out about the treatment of people in Iraq, about what Iraqis feel about the war in Iraq, a war being fought in your name. Let's debate and discuss these things. First of all, you in the West wage a campaign against Islam, and then you have selective friends in Islam who you don't vilify. You in the West say, we've gone to the Middle East to bring democracy.
Encourage democracy.
Oh, you're right. The West have gone to encourage democracy. Tell me, Mr. Taiwo, nigger to his friends. Tell me, Taiwo, if the West so desires to encourage democracy in the Middle East, why the fuck don't they encourage democracy in Saudi Arabia?
They do, Ishmahil.
In Bahrain?
They do,
In
Ishmahil.
Qatar?
They do.
In Kuwait?
They do.
Tell me what they do.
They make statements.
In Kuwait, in Iraq?
Statements.
They make
Every
statements.
human right to do so. There's a start.
So, when
Yeah.
talking about Saudi Arabia, they make statements.
Yeah,
when
what?
talking about Iraq, they drop bombs. Now hold on, let me get this straight. The West tells you that Islam is such an evil religion. And some people say Islam is oppressive towards women. No doubt. Let's ask the audience. Hands up, be honest, don't worry, I won't vilify you. Tell me, hands up those who believe Islam is oppressive towards women. Okay. Tell me. Funny. Mostly white people.
Go on, play the
Hold on.
race card.
Hold on. No, don't play the race card. Hold on. Hold on. Hands up.
Use the race
No. Hands up if you're a Muslim female. Madam, is Islam oppressive towards you? No. Now, so Muslim women. Hold on. Madam, we'll get to it. So it's funny. Muslim women in the audience don't think so, but white people do.
And him.
So let's get to it. Sir, why is Islam oppressive towards women?
In Afghanistan, I believe they won't let women be educated during primary
It
level.
says in Afghanistan they won't let women be educated. First point. Why is Islam oppressive towards women? You don't know. Didn't you put your hand up? You don't know why you put your hand up. Is it something to do?
The dresses they wear.
The dresses. Okay, here we have one. He says the dresses they wear. Do you mean when they cover themselves from head to toe? Okay. Well, madam, was it you said that Islam is oppressive? Why? Because you read it in the newspaper, okay? No. She read that in the newspapers, a father killed his own daughter. Now, madam, which paper did you read that in? The Guardian. Why did he kill his daughter? Because apparently she took a boyfriend outside of the religion. Now, hold on, excuse me, sir. This is not, excuse me, sir. Sir, you are an immigrant. Hello. Sir, this is not any place to be chatting up white women. Of course. Now, sir, sir, if you don't keep quiet, I will be bringing an immigration officer with me next week. Taiwo, please. Excuse me, sir. Let's deal with point by point. This woman says she read in the newspaper that a father killed his daughter because she was having relation outside of the faith. Now, hold on. What we're disputing here is this. The issue of simply because a father killed his daughter.
In the name of Islam.
Hold on. It's funny how if we look at it, Taiwo, what we're looking at there is not necessarily an issue of faith.
Oh yes.
We are looking at an issue of the arrogance of the male. the dominant male.
No,
Because I
Exactly.
can challenge you that there are many white women